Since the last week of my life, there has been things that changed. I will be taking you along the ride of what it looks like working for a company here in the Philippines while also training for a 21-kilometer run. Also what my lift workouts look like as well, and everything in between. So without anything else, let's get into today's video. So for the past 4 years that I've been living here in the Philippines, this is the way that I commute across the entire city, whether it's to school, work, or wherever I want to hang out with my friends. For me, I find it more efficient than riding a taxi or a car because you're able to weave in and out of traffic very easily, and you can get to wherever you need to go very fast. For those of you who do not know what I just took, it's called Move It, or it's just a taxi motor that is very popular, I think, in Asia. I do notice that almost every person that's like around my age or even working people, they use Maxim, they use Move It, and then they use Joyride. These are the different types of taxi motors that you could use, and they're all different apps, and they're a lot cheaper than using a taxi. Now we're gonna go hit the gym before I go to work because my shift starts at 9 and it ends around 6. So I'll see you in the gym. We just finished our first half of the orientation. The second half is actually us talking to the advisors that we'll be working with for the entire semester. It's called the deployment phase. Okay, it is now the next day and I'm currently getting ready to go to work. So here are some things that you need to know about the company that'll be working for the next 3 to 4 months. So it is called Cebu Landmasters, and it is a real estate developing company across here in the Visayas region and Mindanao. The reason why I chose this company out of all the other ones that were listed is because I was actually curious about the real estate here in the Philippines. And mind you, I'm working 8-hour shifts from 8:30 to 5:30. If we break down the numbers, per week I'm getting paid 2,000 pesos, which is roughly $40. Times that by 4 weeks of the month, I'm getting paid 8,000. So that's a little under $200 for the entire month as an intern here in Cebu City. It may not be a lot, but for a student that's getting paid in their internship, it's not very common. The longer I stay there, the more I get to bond with the employees. And if they actually like me, they would probably offer me a job. Now, would I actually work here? Probably not. I think I can make a lot more back in the US, but maybe. We'll see. Now, I was told that dress attire is supposed to be semi-corporate. What I wore yesterday was not semi-corporate. But then again, the other interns were kind of dressing the same way, so I didn't feel too out of place. But I just asked to reconfirm what type of attire that we need to wear, and they said semi-corporate, so it's presentable. It's really wild to me that I'm actually now in my final year of college. It'll be exactly 4 years on April 6th because that's the day that I actually landed here in the Philippines. And now I get to go back home with the college degree with no financial debt from student loans because school here is actually more affordable than in the States. So I started to realize that most of my demographics are men that are ages 30 and above. I guess because if I'm in the Philippines, a lot of you guys want to retire here or just curious about living here and stuff. If you guys do have kids and want to encourage them to study abroad, then I would highly recommend going to University of San Carlos. My degree is actually accredited in the United States. If I had to take any other license exams, then that is completely different. Who want to take your kids to college but don't want to break the bank to take them there and get a higher education so they can have better job options, getting closer to 8:30. So I will see you guys in the office. Thank you. What is that? 16. Bruh. I didn't know it was the wrong floor. Now, this is the correct floor. So now I'm currently on my break, and it's kind of weird because I have never been at a full-time job like this in over 4 years. So me getting back into this type of rhythm is really weird, especially while I'm also trying to create content for you guys. Like, I really noticed that I only have like 8 or 9 hours of my day that's all dedicated at work. I need to find some type of way to start editing my videos, because if I don't, I'm gonna have so much footage that I'm not gonna be able to like really look at and edit it until like the end of the week, which is either after work on Friday and then Saturday and Sunday. And then on top of that, I need to make more content for you guys. Well, that's the end of my rant. I'm gonna go back into work, and then I will see you around 5:30ish when I have to go for my run. And then after my run, I'm gonna start editing my videos. See you guys in the office. So since I'm starting to work corporate, I need clothes because my clothes are not corporate attire. So I'm trying to figure out what I can find here in Uniqlo. This looks presentable. I don't know. I am looking for polos. So I already have pants, but I need to get them hemmed as well because I lost so much weight that they fit me so loose. It's crazy. I actually like this. We'll see what I end up getting. I'll show you guys later. I found these on sale, so it's $5.90. These are also pretty good quality. The other one feels like more of a polyester. This is more probably cotton. Yeah, this is cotton. The other one's polyester. So I think it'll look very different on my skin, especially the way I'm going to be wearing them. But not bad for $7.90. I can't believe this. 1 hour lunch is not enough, because tell me why. I walked all the way from my office building to go get lunch, looked at some clothes, and now I have to go back to work for the next 6 hours. That's crazy.
And then aside from that, we have to put the name of the entity, the MOA, so that's why Popoy is here.
Today was actually quite an interesting day. Instead of doing my project that I'm supposed to do, part of my internship, I was actually told to join several meetings today. One of the meetings was about a sports facility that is being developed in Manila. We have an investor that are friends with the owner of the company that I work for. So the team that I was working with, part of their project was looking at the marketing aspect in terms of the name and the design, where it's going to be located. That was for that meeting. The second meeting that I joined was a little bit more interesting. I was looking at at the behind the scenes of the in-house software system that they'll be using to track their units, how to price them across all the different projects that are partnered with Cebu Landmasters. And this is specifically for employees only. It's not open to the public. Database for everyone to see the different units that they have, what are they currently priced at, and then mess around with the finances if someone is inquiring about buying one of the real estates that they have. You can see all the co-workers collaborating with each other in different departments, giving their inputs, what needs to be inside of this platform, what needs to be excluded. And that's basically what I did all today. I'm currently editing my Sinulog video, so see you guys tomorrow.
I got gochujang. Yeah.
Nick, what'd you get?
I've mixed mine, but show you. It's good.
Kyla, what'd you get?
Sriracha something. Mag-live ka sa TikTok.
Okay, it's okay for me to miss the gym once, but not twice in a row, which is why we're here at the gym. I was initially supposed to be here around 4 p.m., but I just spent too much time with my friends and I just kept shut with them because I haven't seen them in like months. So I just wanted to keep up with them and just really enjoy our last moments together because these have been my friends since the start of college. And afterwards, we started talking about like what are we gonna do, what is our plan, and all of them are just gonna start their own lives. So I'm just really cherishing these last few months that I have with them. So today was a little bit more boring. I just stayed in and decided to edit all my videos that I have backlogged from my short form content to my long form content. I'm starting to realize just how hard it is to juggle eating good food, exercising every single day, having 8 hours of sleep, and if you are a part-time content creator like I am, you're having to edit your videos. And it's like crazy to me because I have a newfound appreciation for YouTubers who were first people inside a traditional corporate job and then transition to become a full-time YouTube creator, because you just have to push through it. Even on the days that you're not feeling it, you still have to push through on editing your videos, making sure there's good thumbnails, the titles are engaging. Like, people who are YouTubers, it's a completely different ball game compared to short form content, and I'm editing both of them, so I'm starting to see just how much easier it is to film your day, not talk as much, and clip all of your videos, which will take you maybe 15 minutes maximum for short form. But for long form content, bro, I'm at least on average spending 2 to 3 hours per video, and these videos only last maybe on average 12 minutes. Like, bro, it's two different games. I'm going to take a break by going on a run and see you guys outside. And that should conclude the end of my day. We finished with a 5 km quick run. I am still training for my half marathon, which I'm actually still surprised that I'm going to, within less than 2 months, do a 21 kilometer run. I'm a bit excited and also nervous at the same time. I feel like I'm underprepared because I only have less than 60 days to get in shape for this run. I think it's really cool that I'm actually gonna do this. Next year I might do a full marathon. We'll see how I feel after this half marathon. I see a lot of people that run in this area, whether they're experienced or just getting into running, and it's cool to see a running community within here in Cebu City. There's huge marathons here that I didn't know about like maybe 3 or 4 years ago when I was starting to take running a lot more seriously. And I will end with that note. If you liked my content, then please like, share, and subscribe to the channel because it really does help push my videos out in the algorithm. I've noticed that I've been very inconsistent in terms of posting. bear with me. So see you guys in my next video.